The rainbow flag used for the homosexual campaign was stolen from Jesse Jackson's Rainbow Coalition to generate the false narrative that homosexuality is a matter of civil rights and discrimination. From the beginning, black people have looked at this forced connection and denied its affiliation. Only from the action of self-imposed authority from a group of white supremacists has this action moved forward. Homosexuality is the degradation of a society. Homosexuality is used for control purposes and continued enslavement. Boys and girls are submissive and followers by nature. Men and women are decisive and polarized by nature. Boys and girls are controllable. Men and women are rebellious. Any house can only have one man and one woman as its head of household. White supremacists therefore will only tolerate the white man and the white woman as the head of their society. To ensure the retention of that head of society, and power, the white supremacists have used homosexuality to trick boys into growing up and wanting to become women, and girls into growing up and wanting to become men. A quick and easy solution to ending the rebellion of who is in control of society. The white supremacists remain in control as boys no longer become men and girls no longer become women. Using the usual tactic of placing these homosexuals in public authoritative positions and supplying them with the illusion of having wealth as well, is sufficient to cause a mass following of their lifestyles. Homosexuality has no progress attached to it. It is being sold as an alternative lifestyle. Alternative to what? The alternative it is being sold in replace of is reality. Women mutilate their bodies to appear as men. Men mutilate their bodies to appear as women. These are sexually motivated private fantasies, which require tens of thousands of dollars to facilitate the illusion of, and massive surgeries to imitate what they are not. A woman goes to whatever extreme she can afford to imitate the actions of a male penis during sex. A man goes to whatever extreme actions he can afford to imitate the actions of a female vagina during sex. Every action the homosexual takes has one purpose in its function and form. That one purpose is to assist the homosexual, sexually, in reaching orgasm from their fantasy. They are public, group masturbating, exhibitionist, voyeur, foreplaying. Their actions are lewdness observation. Their behavior is sexual, explicitly designed to assist them in having people forced into their fantasy. They are forcibly including strangers in their sexual fantasy, against their will. That is rape. They are forcibly making strangers participate in their sexual fantasy. That is sexual assault. These homosexuals are not being denied any rights. To say they are is to say a lie. What is happening is that the illusion of rights is being used to strip everyone of their right to say no. To say no. No to being forced to participate in a homosexual fantasy, for the homosexual. All of which proves that homosexuality is the degradation of the sexual act, and not only does it offer nothing different, new, or improved, but those things that it does offer are of a lesser quality and are insufficient to the task they are used for. Dildos, vibrators, prosthetic penis and toy vaginas, silicone implants, wigs, weaves, makeup, clothing, all designed to facilitate the illusion of being something they are not while requiring the input through the use of force from strangers who want nothing to do with it. So much so, that forcing strangers into their sexual fantasy is the only way they can achieve an orgasm. Every organization, person, agency, and group that is taking action to force compliance with the request of these homosexual individuals to make you a participant in their sexual fantasy, is sexually harassing, assaulting, and abusing you. You are saying no. No. I do not want to be part of your sexual fantasy. And you are being forced to participate in assisting someone to achieve an orgasm by filling a required role their fantasy. The homosexuals are criminals and they are committing crimes. Anyone assisting them is aiding, abetting, conspiring, and more. Say no. Keep saying no. Never submit to the sexual fantasies of these delusional sick people. You have every right to deny these sick homosexuals access to your personal and private sexual activities, by not letting them force you into becoming a part of their fantasy.